As many of us have denounced this insurrection this week and violence, of course there are the attacks, and they try to offset this by making up stories and making up attacks, some targeting even at me. Oh, 30 years ago they did this, that, or the other. And when you dig into the state reports and the studies, you find none of us were involved in any violence. I've been accused of violence that I didn't even know happened until the day after or days after. There's a difference between having protests that you may not like and being involved in actual violence. But when I watched this insurrection and saw people surprised, I thought about Michigan, I thought about Oregon, I thought about other things, and I went back 30 years, since they like to do that with activists like me, and said, but I've seen people, even in law enforcement, storm the state houses and city houses before with violence. Let me be exact, 1992, right here in New York, September 15th. Thousands of police marched on the first black mayor, demanding he go. They started jumping on cars, turning cars over in a violent act by any measure. This is a video. This is not words that someone distorts. And the speaker at that rally, at that violent rally, he was there, not a day after, was the president's attorney, Rudy Giuliani. It's interesting that when they go back and distort history, they don't talk about the police riot in New York in '92, the New York where Rudy Giuliani was trying to become mayor the next year, where Donald Trump, a year before, had taken out ads calling for the execution of 5 innocent young black and brown boys. People will say, oh, Sharpton will go back there, even though they try to go back there with many of us. So I'll tell you a little adage I learned growing up in Brownsville, Brooklyn. If you don't tell a lie on me, maybe I won't tell the truth about you. We'll be right back.